In this video, we are learning about zip function in Python. It is one of the most underrated but super useful tools when working with multiple lists. By the end of this, you'll know how to merge list element like a pro. So the first question is, what is zip? The zip function takes two or more iterables like lists or tuples and returns an iterator of tuples. And each tuple contains elements from the iterables at the same index. Think of it like zipping two jackets. Their teeth get joined together pair by pair. Let's say we have two lists. First one is called names, and there we have values like Alice, then Bob, and then Charlie. And the second list is scores, and there we have values like 85, then 90, and 95. Now we can have another variable called combined equal, and we can call the zip function and pass names list and scores list as argument. Now if I write the print statement and pass combined, and if I run the code, you'll see it prints zip object and some memory location. So what I have to do is I have to call the list method and pass combined there to see the output properly. Now if I run the code, you'll see it combined two lists and it took 0th index value from list 1 and list 2 and created a tuple at 0th index of this list. Then for 1th index, it took the 1th index value from names list as well as the scores list and created a tuple in the combined list at 1th position or the first position. And this happened for the 2nd index as well. Created another tuple with the value Charlie and 95. The result is a zip object which we converted into a list to see the result. Now we can look through zipped lists. So I can comment these two lines and I can write the for keyword, and I can take name and score and I'm going to write the in keyword, and inside zip I can pass names and scores, and I can print. So I can do some string formatting, and here I can write name, scored, and just score. Okay, so this will return each tuple in the for loop. So in the first iteration it will have this tuple and will unpack name and score from this tuple and print that. And the second iteration, when index is 1, this tuple will be there in the for loop and will unpack Bob and 90 from this tuple, and we'll do the same thing for the third tuple as well. Now if I run the code, you'll see it prints Alice scored 85, Bob scored 90, and Charlie scored 95. Now we can zip as many as lists we want. For example, we can have another list called grades, and there we have grades like B, then A, and A plus. Now we can use zipping here by passing grades in the zip method, and we can unpack grade as well. And here we can say name scored score and got grade, and in between curly braces I'm gonna write grade. Now if I run the code, you'll see it prints Alice scored 85 and got grade B. Then it prints Bob scored 90 and got grade A. Then it prints Charlie scored 95 and got grade A plus. All three lists are zipped index by index. Just make sure all are of equal length. So every list should have equal length values. So if the first list has 3 values, the second one should have 3 values, and the third one should also have 3 values. Now we can have more or less values in these lists, but and it won't throw any error, but it will do some misbehaves. So if I give less values in one of the lists and run the code, you will see it prints 2 lines instead of 3 lines. Okay, and if I give here more values and run the code, you will see the last value of the first list got ignored. If I comment this and uncomment this and run the code, you will see that the last value got ignored. And if I give less values and run the code, you will see that other lists last value got ignored. Now let's make this again 3, so Charlie, and run the code. You'll see the list. Now if I copy this list and paste that here and remove this, and let's store that combined list inside this combined variable. And now let's see how we can unzip a list. So it's a list of tuples. So to unzip, we can write names, then scores, and equal we can call the zip method, and with star we can pass combined. Now with unzip process, Python will take each first element from each tuples in the list and create another tuple and put that inside this names variable, and Python will take the second elements of each tuple from this combined list and create another tuple and store that inside scores. Now if I write the print statement and pass names, and again if I write the print statement and pass scores and run the code, you will see it prints 2 tuples. So first tuple contains every name and the second tuple contains every scores. So that's all for now. See you in the next one.